y'all already know what it is. Iron Sheikh, a.k.a. Abdullah the Butcher, a.k.a. Akbar the Rockstar, a.k.a. Warlord, a.k.a. Black Adam. Fresh out the South Bronx, fresh in the flesh, official shit you down to the bone bristle. Y'all now tapping in with Gully TV.
Sheikh, how often you be in the studio?
I probably only go once a month now.
Yeah.
I used to go, I used to do like every week, but as time went on, I realized oversaturation takes value away from you.
Facts.
And what I'm, and if you always seen and heard, people don't value you. So, and not only does absence make the heart grow fonder, not only does absence make the heart grow fonder, I'd rather be missed than dismissed.
No doubt.
Yeah, I'd rather be missed than dismissed. So I only go once a month, but when I go with like 20 or 30 songs, and then I'll break the shit up how I want to, a 5-song EP, a 10-song album, stuff like that, so, the culture is not really vibrant the way it was when me and you first met during the DVD era when I was battle rapping. I'm fresh out of prison. I'm hungry.
Right.
I got a fucking billion pads of rhymes. I'm putting out a billion mixtapes. Every DVD I'm on, I'm giving niggas freestyles. And bro, I used to memorize so much shit, but it kind of feel like everything went in vain. It didn't go in vain because it's documented, it's history, but I felt like it went in vain. I felt like it wasn't appreciated. Right, because now you got dudes that drop like a mixtape every week or an album or whatever, and some niggas is praised for it.
Yeah.
Last year, I think Papoose dropped the album every month, and I think he named it after each month. But he dropped 12 albums last year, and he was going crazy. It was like 60 selections on each joint.
Yeah, but did it have any impact or staying power?
No, right? I can't remember nothing that. But it was bars though. It was bars for those who love the culture, right? So what I learned is less is more, and I go once a month. I knock out probably 20 or 30 songs, and then I'll pick whatever I like the best, and I'll put it out on an album or an EP. But I don't really go for hits. But I don't go for duds. I don't go for like throwaway mixtape shit.
Yeah.
Right? I go for shits that'll be memorable, but being that I'm independent and I don't really have a machine behind me like other rappers, like dudes have sponsors, dudes have managers and PRs, and I don't have none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have none of that. I reached out to Chrissy in the past, and she gave me a price, and at that time I wasn't ready, and then the time I was ready, she was transitioning with the health thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'll get back to Chrissy. Shout out to Chrissy. You know what I'm saying? For y'all don't know, Chrissy is, she's affiliated with Gully TV. She's affiliated with RJ Payne. Good sister.
Chrissy Mack.
Yeah, Chrissy Mack. Shout out to Chrissy Mack. But so I don't have a team, like marketers, promoters, and nothing. So I'll come out with a project. I'll do a few videos off it, and I used to upload them on platforms like TuneCore and DistroKid and Record Union, which is out in Sweden and stuff like that. And they'll do what they do, but then I stopped that because I want to go back physical to like everything in the physical form. But also I corrected a lot of my paperwork. I claimed my Spotify for artist page, my Google Knowledge panel. You got to do your there's a lot of shit with that shit. You got to claim a lot of shit. Song trust.
I call it optimizing.
Yeah, optimizing. Song trust, sound exchange. You got to upload every song to BMI. This shit is like a headache for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love music. I hate the business.
Right.
I love music. I hate the business. I love the culture. I hate a lot of the people that's in the culture, parasitic, leeching off it, and they try to layer this shit with so many stipulations to where we don't benefit off our own culture.
Right.
And this is even in the graffiti world, because I'm a graffiti legend.
Okay.
Right? You got these people that come from Europe, these people that do documentaries and discographies or whatever they do. They got books and all that, and they try to pick commercialized graffiti artists, meaning they vandal and they do gates and walls, like they destroy property like everybody else, but these be dudes that they come from good backgrounds. These dudes is fortunate, but they vandalizing and basically niggas love the culture, but they not experiencing the experiences that we experienced when we created this culture. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of privileged kids in graffiti now. These niggas come from rich families, white kids and Australian kids and all that. Like, same thing with breakdancing. You see what they did during the Olympics. That lady that shit was racism. It was covert racism, right? Because she made a mockery of our culture on purpose. Because there's tons of talented people where they could have had in her place.
Somebody could have represented.
Yeah, represented that got the opportunity she did. She was doing some funny worm shit. It was basically making fun of us. Like, look at these fucking people mopping and sweeping the floor type shit. That's how I took it. Like, I seen the covert racism in it. And y'all that don't know what covert racism is, look it up. It's racism hiding in plain sight, but it's so stealth. It's like it's in a sneaky form, but it's in the open. It's hiding in plain sight.
Yeah. When I first encountered you, like you said, it was a DVD era. It was actually through the Lions Den. Was that your big break? Is that what brought you into the game? Coming out of prison? No,
I came from Fight Club. So when I first came home, I had a few dudes that was heavy in the underworld, and they was close with International P. And Executive Nick. Shout out to Executive Nick. They was cool with Von Jeff. This is the whole Fight Club staff. So that's when 40 Cal was fucking with them heavy. He used to record in their studio and everything. So when I first came home, niggas was like, yo, we know a spot called Fight Club. We gonna take you there. That's where the pool table was at. Niggas was battling. So I'ma say that was my big break, because that's where I first met everybody. Green Lantern was there, Miss Info was there. That's where I first met Mav Hoffa. Because one day when I tried out for Fight Club, I battled like fucking 30 Philly niggas. Like, it was a gazillion niggas there that had to battle for the tryouts. And I remember battling like 30 dudes, bro, and most of them was from Philly. And eventually I ran out of bars, you know what I'm saying? Because it was too many niggas. Like I say I defeat you, you gotta leave the room, then the next dude come. I can't repeat or recycle, so I spit something else, I might get rid of that dude, but I couldn't pack 30, 40 dudes up back to back. So anyway, I ran out, and then, but that's why I met Green Lantern, Math. I met a lot of people there. Math was handing out a mixtape where he had like bloody hands and shit. I remember that shit. That's what helped me. And then one day, Lux seen me on 8th, and I remember Lux when he was younger, but he didn't know who I was because I did 13 years. So when I seen Lux, I did 10 years at that time, because this was 05 when I ran into Lux. Niggas was like, yo, fam got bars. So he gave me a dude named like Rated R and another dude to battle. I snapped both of them in half on some Thanos shit. He was like, oh, yo, you fire. I'm like, yeah, I want to battle you. Lux like, nah, you can't battle me. King, you gotta like get your name and your weight up
get your
and everything.
Resume up,
yeah, but I'm like, I'm nice. I just want to go straight to the top. Like, I could just crush your mic. You know what I'm saying? He like, nah, we gonna be on the same team. We gonna run together. And Lux helped me a lot with the Lions Den. A lot of people remember me from Lions Den. From Lions Den, I went to King of the Ring. I had 2 battles in there. And Vega them only put out one. They archived the other one. And then from there, I went to Vlad TV. When I did Killers Battle League with Vlad TV, I'ma say that was my big break, because Vlad got me on Sway in the morning. Vlad gave me a 2-hour interview, and then he broke it up. You know how he break that shit up into 1,000 pieces? That shit went viral. The Sway in the Morning shit, it was me, Math, and Big K. The Sway in the Morning shit brought a lot of traffic to me, and the Vlad shit, because they had bigger platforms. So that's why I say that was my biggest break, because the different genre and crowd of people that they clientele have that listen to me. But Lux did help, and I attribute Lux. But I already was my own man,
no doubt,
before meeting Lux, because I had my Anthrax mixtape and different stuff like that. And I was snapping every DVD in half. I was on 18 bars, 16 bars, crack DVD. I was on all them shits, Bronx blocks, all type of shit that was out. But Lux helped, though. Lux helped, you know.
What happened to the battle rap culture? Was it oversaturation and shit? Why don't that shit seem like a big deal the way it once was? At a point in time, that shit, it was the shit. Like, it was like,
yo,
you know how people follow the stories, General Hospital and shit like that. Like,
I had a cult following, a large
you keep up with what's going on and shit. Like, what happened? Was it just too many battle leagues started to spring up?
I'm gonna tell you this, what a lot of dudes don't say. Because that battle rap shit, niggas thought, I don't know, bro. Niggas thought I was gonna get signed to something, bro. I was popping a lot of bunnies. That shit was lit. Niggas was lit. Especially me, Goods. Head Ice, Charlie Clips, Arsenal, and Lux, like the main Lions Den members.
Yeah.
Like that shit was lit. It was lit. I'ma tell you what I think fucked it up. Lux could have got us on HBO. Kid Capri wanted to work with him or whatever, and then they had some business disagreements or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Once Lions Den kind of fell off, it didn't fall off. Once Lions Den discontinued,
Yeah.
the main stars and all that, they went somewhere else to get their money.
Yeah.
Right? And
URL.
URL was started in 2009.
Okay.
The first battle was P versus DNA.
Okay.
This gonna sound crazy, and I'm not a hater. URL destroyed battle rap. And I'm gonna tell you my opinion why URL destroyed battle rap. I remember I tried to get on URL because once I seen the DNA battle, I'm like, oh, I'm like my bars is up. And smacking them tried to say, yo, you gotta go to Proving Grounds, right?
Yeah.
I said, Proving Grounds? I said, nobody from the Lions Den roster went to Proving Grounds.
Yeah, why would you go?
Yeah, Goods, Head Ice, none of them.
The Lions Den was your proving ground.
Yeah, that was my proving ground. And then no disrespect to Goods or Head Ice in them. Out of the Lions Den team, some niggas have presence. Good got good crowd control and presence, right? He got bars, but he got good crowd control and presence. I'm a rapidy rap. Back then, I was a rapidy rap rapper. Me and Lux was rapidy rap. And Arsenal. I'm lyrically inclined. Why I gotta do proving ground? So that was distasteful for me. Once dudes found out they could make a bag off of battle rap, not saying they wasn't doing it before with cause Fight Club niggas was making a bag and all that, but what destroyed it was everybody wanted to be battle rap because niggas feel they can do it, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of cheapos came into the culture. And what I mean by cheapos is this, because even though Lux and us was battle rapping, we still had to do music videos, put out mixtapes, still did freestyles when we did DVD interviews and all type of stuff. So we were showing overall artistry. Outside of waiting for my battle, you still would get an Iron Sheikh or a Loaded Lux mixtape. You would still get a freestyle on a Smack DVD.
Yeah, there was other shit going on.
Yeah, we did multiple shit, not just interviews. So outside of rapping, outside of a battle, if you don't see a battle rapper with a battle, he's just on DVD or camera talking. They just like fucking clowning around, gossipy, stupid shit.
Yeah.
That destroyed the culture. Then they started bringing too many gang niggas in fights and all type of shit. Everybody's gang affiliated. Niggas got entourages. I'm always dolo.
Right.
To this day, even back then, I'm always dolo because I'm secure who I am as a man. I'm a man. And I go anywhere I want to go and what I got to do. I don't got enemies. But
right.
These niggas be bringing entourages. So one dude to bring 20 dudes, then another dude to bring 20 dudes. And it should become a Frank Fest, bro. That shit is a sausage fest. And the little bit of chicks is there. Some of them is masculine. And it just was whack. Niggas was getting beat up. I was there when Hitman Holla brother crack bill collector and fucked his eye up. That was outside the Lions Den event or something. It was outside the Black Star Video on Linux.
Right.
I was there when the chick popped on Dawn Lady and all that and tried to, and you know, they had a fight and you know it went crazy and all that. It was the violence and just the people who wasn't being professional and the egos, and then everybody started thinking they was more lit than they was lit. But a lot of the battle rappers living with their mother or living in rooms, and niggas was homeless and niggas was on dope and coke. Yeah. This shit is crazy. Like behind the outside the shit, niggas backstories is messy. A lot of niggas got rape cases, niggas fucking with trannies, niggas is getting beat up, robbed, fake jewelry, whatever. But y'all, you know, so I fell back before a lot of niggas fell back. Before DNA fell back, before K-Shine fell out with Smack and all. I'm clairvoyant. I see shit steps ahead. What destroyed the culture was too many egos, oversaturated, niggas, everybody thinking they can battle rap and everything, and then dudes not having overall artistry. Outside of your battles, I want to hear mixtapes. I want to hear song structure. A lot of them niggas can't rhyme on beat. And if they could, it's a little freestyle. It ain't a whole song. It ain't a whole album. It ain't a structured project or craft.
Right. So what year did you start full-time, decide to just go ahead to the booth and start dropping music?
So I always put out mixtapes when I was battle rapping, but once I battled Hands, I put the Warlords, Gods, and Demons album out right after. Because one thing about like me and Lux, when we would battle, we made sure we had a project on deck after the battle. If y'all watch a lot of Lux old battles, he always had an album to promote after the battle and some videos and shit like that.
Right.
So that's how we always moved. So I put out the Warlords, Gods, and Demons album. The battle I was trying to get after the hand shit was me and Daylight. And we couldn't get a league to pick it up because Daylight was going to be my last battle anyway. Right. I was like, once I fucking sacrifice and annihilate him, I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm good. That'll be a good, you know, bear head or deer head on my wall, and I'm good. And we just couldn't find a league to do it. So we was trying to get Lux to do it, and it never materialized. And I just left that shit alone and went into music because I have other talents other than battle rap. I'm good with making songs. I'm versatile. I grew up listening to all the old music, and I know where to pick and what to do and what to do that. And then I'm heavy in the graffiti culture, so I didn't have one lane. I always had options. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of rappers don't say it, but I work. You know, a lot of rappers have you believe they getting the elite drug money and all that. It's cool to work, man. I got a city job.
Right.
I had a lot of jobs before. Sometimes I had 3 incomes. I'll be working 2 city jobs, and I'll be indulging in underworld activities, moving stealth, but I would have 3 incomes most of the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to having 3 incomes. And I never relied on battle rap. I never got paid for no rap battles. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. Vlad supposed to have paid me, and he gave somebody the money, and they didn't give me the money.
Right.
But they gave their man the money. So Vlad paid money for me and Hands.
Got it.
And Hands got his money, I'm sure.
Right.
I didn't get my money, and I didn't care. Because I got on, Vlad got me on Sway in the Morning. Vlad got me on, he did the interview for me, so I felt like that was worth more.
That was compensation.
Yeah, that was compensation than that little bag or whatever.
Yeah.
But I work, people, and I keep a job, right?
Right.
And I keep more than one income because I don't ever want to be starved. If you allow somebody to feed you, you allow them to starve you.
Right. When you first, when the Upstate New York movement first started gathering steam, me and you had a few discussions, debates online.
Yeah.
And you kind of like was opposed to it, or you wasn't like all the way feeling the Upstate New York shit, right? Yeah. Over a period of time, they gradually earned your respect. What happened? Tell me what happened to change your point of view.
Okay,
in terms of the guys from Upstate New York.
So the original Upstate movement that I knew about when I did my 13 years and when I did all my time in prison, I already knew about Special. I knew about Special when he was on Greenland and mixtapes, right?
Right.
That's Rochester.
Right.
For Buffalo, it was a dude named Cream, and his brother name was Ray Sell. And you had another dude named Hoochie Cracker, right? Those was like the rappers I knew from Buffalo. Then from Syracuse, you had Taj Mahal and the Tomb Raiders.
Got it.
You had the Senate, which was Thump Mendoza and all them, right?
Yeah.
And you had another dude named Seth Marcel, right, from Syracuse. So that was the original waves of upstate rappers. Then that kind of faded. Special kind of like went through different transitions because he's originally a street nigga like me. He went through different transitions. Taj Mahal went through his transitions, right?
Right.
When the upstate movement resurfaced, and I got wind of the guys that was up there, the Ethos, the the Riz 585 and all
Riggs 585.
That's
the cloth, Rob Gates.
Yeah, Rob. When I got caught up on all them, I was supporting.
Right.
I used to I'm gonna tell you this before he tell you, because he always say he got receipts. I used to DM Conway and Benny, and I was cool. I was very supportive of them. Oh, y'all niggas is cooking. Y'all got some fire. And I used to support them. And I had, before my original Instagram page got terminated, I had receipts too. Right. And I still probably got a few screenshots in my clouds somewhere. But I used to ask Conway, you coming to this event? You coming to that event? Nah, I'm not coming today, King, but we'll get up. I went to Highline Ballroom to see Griselda twice. I went to Sony Hall to see them perform twice. So I went to a few of their events, and I was supportive. What made me non-supportive was when people started trying to say, oh, they brung Boom Bap back. They didn't bring Boom Bap back. What it was people was attracted to their brand of boom bap. Because Ransom been out since 97, 98.
Yeah.
DJ Clue, Desert Storm and all that.
Right.
Willie the Kid never stopped doing boom bap. I met Willie the Kid in 2005 at the Justo Mixtape Awards.
Right.
When it was down on 28th Street near the Limelight, near the church, the big church castle. This one, Willie the Kid was running with DJ Drama.
Right.
So I met Willie the Kid there that night. I met Stack Bundles. He had the purple mink with the purple Maury Gators. This was the last time I seen Stack. And he was with like a gazillion Far Rockaway niggas. Right. And me and Stack vibed. I gave him my mixtape. Eventually after that, he transcended. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But he liked it, the mixtape. He sent word to the dude that was managing me at the time, like, yo, I like Iron Mixtape, it's fire. And I was supposed to did some things with him. He transitioned. Rest in peace, Stack Bundles. Right? So Stack Bundles was doing boom bap, Ransom, Willie the Kid. It was dudes doing boom bap. I never stopped doing boom bap.
Right.
But Pap never stopped doing boom bap. But what y'all is, what the fans is selective on what they want to support, right? We've been wearing button-ups. I never stopped wearing button-ups. I've been wearing button-ups my whole life. Hov said no more basketball jerseys, wear button-ups. Oh shit, super slurpage. Oh shit, Hov said wear button-ups, right? So people have cognitive dissonance. They choose and pick where they want to support, and I wouldn't allow people to rewrite history not under my watch.
Yeah.
So that was my discrepancy. People was like, yo, they brung boom bap back. They made boom bap cool. 38 Special never stopped doing boom bap. Taj Mahal never stopped doing boom bap. But people chose who they want to support. So don't get it twisted. I respected the bars and the craft.
Yeah.
I just didn't like where people was attributing the titles to.
Yeah.
Right? We know Chuck Berry is the godfather of rock and roll. It's not Mick Jagger, it's not nobody else. We know Michael Jackson's the king of pop. R. Kelly's the king of R&B. You can't give titles that's already given, right?
Yeah.
So when people was like, oh, they redeemed boom bap, boom, 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 that kind of offended me.
Right.
Because we had the Rock Marciano already. He already put out the Marcialago album. And then we already had K.A. Kyle from Brownsville. And then we had Sean Price. We already had the Mike Tyson album and all that shit out.
Right.
So, you know, I'm like, damn, they not counting Sean Price. They not counting Rock Marciano, Knowledge the Pirate, niggas that been around, Papoose.
Yeah.
It was niggas that was around.
Yeah.
So that's where the discrepancy came from. But I always respected the bars that they got.
Yeah.
And I don't like Westside Gun bars, but I like his business sense. He's savvy.
Yeah.
He's savvy. For them niggas to come from Buffalo with no resources, they pulled it off. Because I'm right here in the South Bronx. And there's niggas right here in New York City. Hattie Rax, P, Fred the Guard. There's a billion niggas down here. Votto, you know, it seemed like Votto can't get his break. Like, he was with Cam, he was with Khaled. Don't get it twisted. He loopy, he got bars, he still constantly put out product.
Yeah.
But I feel Votto should be way bigger than where he is, right?
Yeah.
And now he running with Mary J. Blige. Shout out to Votto. Kudos to him, right? But them niggas blew up. People liked the they brand, I guess, like the wrestling bars mixed with the cocaine drug dealer bars.
Yeah.
But when I battled hands, let me say this last thing. When I battled hands, I had a lot of wrestling references. My name is Iron Sheikh. It's kind of like similar to the wrestler.
Yeah.
I had mad wrestling references in that hands battle. Yo, he keep talking about wrestlers and blah, blah, blah. And that hands battle is a classic now. They aged kind of well.
Yeah.
Because now you hear my style, you hear the dude, the real Sheikh, the battle rapper, the real Sheikh. Sounds just like me. You know what I'm saying? But dudes didn't like when I said the wrestling bars, but then when they did it, dudes liked it.
Yeah.
So people have selective memory and selective choices.
Right.
When they do.
Now, when you say boom bap, right? Boom bap is a term that I first probably heard associated with KRS-One.
Yeah,
right?
Boom bap,
or late
rap.
80s, early 90s and shit like that. But a lot of the guys that you name, their skill set and KRS-One skill set is like totally different. Like,
yeah.
So what exactly is boom bap? Is it a sound? Is it a subject matter? In your opinion?
So boom bap is basically the BPM, the 808. We've been using 808 before the West Coast, but we use 808 different. It's the BPMs, it's the 808s, and It's the sound of the beat. A lot of drum, a lot of it's just boom bap. It's just, it sounds like it's banging.
Yeah.
Like you would be able to do it on a table. You know what I'm saying?
Got
so the traditional New York sound is boom bap and it's soul, right? Original New York hip hop sound, the backbone of it is usually soul, funk and disco all got boom bap in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just drums. It's just a certain tune. It's a certain rhythm that blacks correspond with. Our bodies, our DNA, it corresponds with it. You know what I'm saying?
Great explanation.
Yeah, we ain't really made to listen to that electronic shit because frequencies and megahertz alter. Different frequencies and megahertz alter our bodies, our way of thinking. It disrupts our molecular structure and order. You know what I'm saying? So when dudes is listening to shit that's and that shit be sounding bug like, that shit give me a headache. Yeah. Because that's not really normal. We ain't really meant to be listening to these frequencies. They're disruptive. Got it.
What you got coming out, man? It's about to be, we going into the fall season. So what can we expect from Iron Sheikh?
So the fall season, I'm going to drop an EP album, Warlord Asylum. I'm going to drop my Warlord Asylum EP. I'll put that up on all platforms so dudes can feast on it or whatever. But I'm waiting to after New Year's, and then I'll drop my One Above All album. I'll drop other projects, but I don't really, the reason why I don't drop as much no more because, all right, if a person always releasing ideas, other people can feed off them ideas.
True.
They can piggyback you consistently, right?
It happens, yeah.
So what you do is you kind of starve the environment, meaning I don't put out nothing. Let everybody waste their bullets, and then I'll dump after. So that way y'all can see the difference. Oh, nah, this is this nigga shit. Oh, this how fam move. But if I'm constantly putting out, and then after me, albums is coming out, and sometimes niggas will wait for certain niggas to put out albums so they can feast off it. Oh, he said that way? I'ma say this way. Look, you got the yellow billionaire for lawsuit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A nigga might say, my horse is cute, I'm a billionaire, and all I wear is for lawsuits. You know, and then they gotta reverse your bars a certain kind of way. Yeah. So I don't like to drop as much because when I do drop, I want people to know like, oh, fam is original. He's one of one. He's not like everybody else. So dudes who want to drop albums every month, every 2 months, they keep putting out 1 billion albums a year, do it. You know, I let niggas gas out. You know, the turtle win the race, not the rabbit.
No doubt.
Right? And I'm going to tell you this. It was a guy named Fahim the
God, yeah.
Yeah, Fahim the God. That nigga was dropping like a mixtape every week, I remember. I ain't hear a Fahim album in a minute. Remember Fahim was cooking?
Yeah.
That nigga was cooking. He had songs with all the upstate niggas. I thought he was from upstate, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
He was fucking with West Side Gun and all them and Griselda in the beginning.
Yeah,
he was around heavy. I didn't hear from him in a minute, right? Niggas overcook sometimes and not shooting Fahim down. Shout out to Fahim.
Right.
Niggas overcook. I'm not overcooking because I'm in it for the long race and I'm in it for the legacy. So I drop here and there. When it come out, you appreciate it, you jack it, you fuck with it, you do. You don't. But I'm not meeting nobody's expectations no more. I'm doing what the fuck I want to do, when I want to do it, and I'm moving how I want to move and at my pace. I'm not fitting in with a box or a criteria or a group or rules. I'ma just do what the fuck I want to do when I want to do it.
No doubt. Tell my viewers where they can find you at online.
So my Instagram page is Warlord Iron Sheikh. It's how you spell Iron Sheikh on my shirt. And you put Warlord before it, WARLORD, Warlord Iron Sheikh. My Instagram is my Twitter is Iron Sheikh AOA, the same name with AOA at the end, which means Army of the Law.
Yep.
Right? Iron Sheikh AOA, that's my my Twitter, and that's my YouTube page. My TikTok page is Warlord Iron Sheikh, like my Instagram.
Yeah.
But my YouTube and my Twitter is Iron Sheikh AOA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what it is, people. And on my YouTube, I got I do a lot of inspirational blogs. I'm into philosophy, history, critical thinking, abstract thinking, quantum physics.
Right.
So on my page, I like to talk about a lot of information. You know what I'm saying? I'm sapiosexual. I'm fascinated with intelligence and learning and stuff like that. So outside of music, people, I like to have constructive dialogues and deal with informative content. I don't really do the chatty patty funny bunny shit. I like that.
Yeah.
So if y'all want inspirational, critical thinking and informative content, stuff you can apply in everyday life and everything, tap into my YouTube page.
Gotcha.
Yes, facts. So the other curators of boom bap, right, is De La Soul, Cellar Dwellers, Bush Babies, THRU the Damager, Jungle Brothers, Run DMC. So boom bap is not just boxed in with a certain type of style, because all these rappers had their own style. Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, Cool G Rap, everybody, MC Light, MC Trouble,
Right.
Father MC, all us boom bap. So with boom bap, you don't gotta sound like nobody else. It ain't cookie cutted into a certain BPM or style.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Boom bap is vast. It just means it's hip hop in pure form, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I wanted to say, man. You know, signing off, Iron, intelligence rule over negative nonsense.